Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nukairuni Alfa and today I would like to present our group task 1, which is creating a 2D playground swing scene. So the main objectives of this project is to demonstrate the use of computer graphics transformation, including translation, rotation and scaling, while designing an attractive playground environment. First, I created the background scene. So the scene includes a blue sky, green grass, wooden fence, 2 trees, clouds, and the sun to make the playground more lively and realistic. So I used different primitives such as polygon, triangles, and circles to build every object. The main object of this project is the playground swing. So the swing consists of 2 supporting legs, a top beam, a hanging rope, and a seat. So for technical element, I implement the 3 required transformation. So the first is translation, where the user can move the swing using the arrow key. So this is right, this is left, up, and down. So the second is rotation, where pressing the A and D keys rotate the swing left and right like a pendulum. So this is the D key, and this is the A key, and I also can rotate it 360 degrees. Third is scaling, where pressing W enlarge the swing and S reduce its size. So this is W and this is S. I also added a spacebar function to reset the swing back to its original position, rotation and size. So in conclusion, this project successfully demonstrates the required transformation while creating an interactive and visually appealing playground swing. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurhazika Akmal binti Syaharuddin, and for my part of task 2, I built the main house structure of our rumah tradisional Melaka. For the raised timber structure, the house need to sit raised off the ground on timber posts. So I start with a cube and scale it thin and tall to form a single wooden pole. For the stone base under each pole, I use another cube, flatten it down so it sits low and wide, then apply a bevel modifier to round off its sharp edges. That small rounding makes it read as a carved stone block instead of a plain box, which matches the stone base in a traditional Malacca house. Once I had one pole and one base, I duplicate them across the footprint of the house so the whole structure is lifted evenly, with the wall section sitting on top of this timber frame. For the walls, I scale another cube down into a single thin tall plank, then use an array modifier to repeat it in a row automatically. I set the relative offset slightly above 1 so there's a tiny gap between each plank. That gap catches shadow, which gives the wall a realistic wood plank look instead of one flat slab. Increasing the count then generated a full row of planks instantly. For the veranda openings, I use a boolean modifier which works like a cookie cutter. I place a separate box where I wanted a veranda to be. Make sure it pokes through the front and back of the wall, then set the wall's boolean modifier to subtract using that box. This cut a clean veranda hole straight through all the repeated planks at once. For the roof, I start with a cube. Move it above the walls, and in edit mode, merge the 2 top front vertices into a single point. Then do the same at the back, turning the flat top box into a proper triangular roof. Since the roof needs to overhang the walls to shade the windows, I scale it upward on both axes so the eaves extend past the house body. I then deleted the bottom face to hollow the roof out and apply a solidify modifier to give it a real thickness, and add a long thin cube along the top ridge as the roof cap, covering the seam where the 2 slopes met. For the fascia trim, I made another thin board and used the knife tool in edit mode, clicking along the bottom edge in a scallop pattern to trace a decorative silhouette into the mesh. After confirming the cut, I switched to face select, selected the face below my trace line and deleted them, carving the repeating decorative edge into the board, similar to the carved tree in our reference photo. So altogether, my part covered the raised timber base, the wall structure with window detailing, the roofing with proper thickness and rich cap, and the fascia trim carving. That's my contribution to the main house. I'll pass it to Anis Nadia for the veranda and the staircase.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Anis Nadia binti Azami. I will explain the 3 parts that I work on, which are the cover veranda, symmetrical layout, and management polygon count. The first part is the cover veranda, which is we place it at the front entrance with a roof to provide shade and protection from the sun and rain. It is one of the main features of a traditional Malacca house. The next is the symmetrical layout. Both sides of the house are designed to be balanced, making the house look neat, organized, and traditional. Lastly, management polygon count. We use a management polygon count by keeping the model simple. This make the model easy to edit and helps Blender run more smoothly. Okay, thank you.